Today I'm going to give you another part of my closet. That's my favorites. This is actually the jewelry edition. I already have multiple other ones in this series. And if you want to see another part of the series, let me know down below if there's anything I missed, which I probably did. I haven't done sunglasses yet, so that's definitely one that I need to do. However, you guys, the jewelry was very hard for me to choose because I don't know about you guys, but I am constantly changing my aesthetic and style and keeping things different every day. Like, I kind of go through different phases, and this is just my current favorites of the moment. So this was very hard for me to choose, but I also just have it in my little jewelry box here. So let's get started. And there are several items in here that are very affordable, and there's several items that are a little more expensive too, but I like incorporating both, and I do think there's occasions for either. What do you guys think too? But I also don't think you need to break the bank for it. However, I'm gonna show you too. So I have been wearing a lot more rings recently, and I've been stacking them. And these I actually got from H&M. They were all in the same pack. They're silver. You see these? They're really pretty, right? There's like a braided one. There's one that has like a very small, almost like diamond, but it's not a diamond, obviously, because it's H&M, but we can dream though. And there's one that's like a circle. I actually really like this circle one and the braided one, but there's more in the pack too. Those are just my current favorites. And there's a few more that are like in the car, or I think even in my pockets in the washing machine right now, sadly. So, but I'm also someone who's new to rings, so I actually think it's good to have like a ring that's like not as expensive, just to make sure you get used to it and that you can take care of other rings too. But same thing with sunglasses too. Like, I'm not used to sunglasses yet. I just recently got into them, so I'm trying really hard not to get anything too expensive. So, but it's still fun to play around with. And I'm gonna show you, I also have this was thrifted, you guys. My favorite necklace of the moment. It's from Thrift Pony. And I actually have to untangle it a little bit, of course. Of course this happened. This is such a normal thing though with this chunky jewelry. This chunky jewelry was popular when I was in college, you guys. Can you let me know too? This is now back in style. And this is gold, and it's floral. There's white pieces and pink pieces in here as well. But I like mixing this with also some silver jewelry as well. But it's because there's also some gems in here too. There's some silver accents to the actual flowers itself, but it's generally all gold. But isn't this gorgeous? And I swear to you, I get a lot of compliments on this necklace. So, but the one thing is, guys, I definitely need somewhere to store my necklaces so that they don't tangle. So if anyone knows of anything, let me know down below, because I have been keeping my eyes open for it for a while, because I'm someone who's very good at tangling stuff. And even now that I just traveled, I've got several items I can't even wear because they're still tangled, and I have to take the time to get them untangled. But this is really beautiful, right? And this was still affordable. Like, I think it was like $10 from the thrift store down the road for me. Pretty, right? And these other two watches are also from the same thrift store, Thrift Pony. And this one is a Geneva, and it's got these blue beads and silver details. And isn't this the most beautiful thing ever? And someone has, okay, by the way, for those who don't know, I have a very small wrist, which is weird because I actually have bigger feet for a girl. Like, I've got 8s, but then my hands and my wrist especially is very small. So a lot of stuff I normally have to like take in. So this actually fits my wrist, but I think that's because I bought the right one. However, I don't even know how you'd be able to fix this. You'd probably have to like take it to like I don't even know if a jeweler would be able to fix this. Maybe like someone else could do it. Actually, I don't know that answer. Maybe they can. But this is not your typical metal clasp. But it's so beautiful, right? And I've never seen anything like this with the stones on there. So I couldn't say no to that. And then this is another one. It's from EJ, Also thrifted, you guys, which we like. But this has both silver and gold details, and it's bedazzled, and it's by the brand EJ. And I don't know what EJ brand is, but it's cute. So I'm gonna show you anyway. I could not say no to this. And it looks like a really fancy bracelet, essentially, like a gold bracelet. But look at this beautiful detail, and it's in great shape, you guys. But isn't that beautiful? Like, and I love mixing the metals with this watch because it's got both silver and gold details. But this is, I wear this with the necklace I just showed you guys. This one, right? Pretty, right? And then, currently, my favorite bangle of the moment is, actually my sister and brother-in-law got this for me, and it even is engraved and has my little initials on it. You see it? NMR. Actually, maybe you can't see it. Pretty. But this is from my brother-in-law and sister, and it's from Tiffany & Co. This little silver bangle. And I normally would not buy myself a very expensive piece of jewelry like this, but it's so beautiful. And I always make sure I wait for the right occasion to wear it because I don't want to, one, either get it stolen or two, lose it because it's literally a bangle. So like you have to like stretch it. So I'm very afraid because I have a very small wrist. So I'm very afraid it's just gonna fall off and I'm gonna lose it. So I have to be very careful that I'm extra careful with it. So I usually only wear it for like special occasions, unless if I know it won't work out. But which one was your favorite? Let me know down below. And what would you like me to do next? Would you like me to do sunglasses? Also, I sell on Depop. You can check out my account in my profile.